As you look around, you'll notice a lot of boring people. They're everywhere and not hard to find. Yet once in a while, you'll encounter a man who is intriguing, and you're not sure why. He draws others in with an undeniable presence, even without saying much. That captivating aura is known as charisma. It's the ability to influence others without using logic, and it's incredibly powerful. There are countless millionaires and crypto enthusiasts who desperately want to be charismatic, trying to overcompensate with wealth and material goods. You'll see them flaunting supercars and luxury watches. But the reality is, no amount of money can buy charisma. It's an intangible force that one must learn to master. And even if you have that mystique of charisma today, you can still lose it if you're not mindful. A prime example is Conor McGregor. This man was brimming with charisma in his heyday. 2015 was my year. 2016 is also my year. Every year is my year. But as his wealth and indulgence grew, his charisma faded completely. We'll see what unfolds from this, but again, the outcome is inevitable. Throughout human history, countless men have lost their charismatic edge, and aging wasn't the cause. Charisma is a powerful yet jealous force. Once you stop nurturing it, it leaves, finding someone else, whether rich or poor, young or old. Charisma cares about none of these factors. If you do the right things, it will come to you. Neglect it, and it's gone. I'm going to teach you how to become the most charismatic man in any room. But a word of warning. No matter who you are or what you achieve, the moment you start thinking you're above it all and forget what earned you your charisma, you will lose that potent presence in an instant. Let's now go over 4 ways to master the art of charisma. Number 1. Stay present. If you're mindlessly scrolling through TikTok or constantly overstimulating yourself, you have the charisma of a cockroach. You have to be in the moment to unlock charisma. There's no shortcut. I brought up Conor McGregor earlier for good reason. There's no better example of someone who had immense charisma and lost it within a few short years. There's a lesson in this. Back when McGregor was at his peak charisma, his entire presence was different because he lived fully in the present. The man was sharp, witty, and could respond with humor on the spot. Who the high is that guy? He knew exactly who I am. Charismatic men are firmly rooted in the present. They're not trapped in their own minds, overthinking the future, nor are they living in the past. They are in the here and now. You can't be charismatic if your mind is cluttered with distractions, and that's why most people seem so dull. They're constantly overstimulating themselves with their phones or using substances to escape reality. If you want charisma, you must be present. Block out the noise and let your senses awaken. See, hear, smell, and feel. I know this might sound cliché or cringe to some people, but that doesn't matter because, as I mentioned earlier, most people have the charisma of a cockroach, and what a cockroach thinks is irrelevant. Number 2, power. Power is deeply connected to presence. This is why you can sense when a fighter enters the room. If you're not overly distracted, you should be able to feel when a man is dangerous. But power goes beyond physical presence. It runs much deeper, from the way you speak to how you harness emotions to your advantage. It all contributes to a commanding presence. Number 3, warmth. The third element in developing superhuman charisma is something known as warmth. Warmth is what makes you approachable and draws people in. Some argue that this is the most important part of charisma. However, warmth must be paired with a powerful presence, or else it can make you seem like a pushover, a nice guy. Showing warmth is straightforward. It's about making others feel comfortable, whether by smiling or showing empathy. This makes you approachable and likable. The truth is, people who aren't approachable aren't charismatic. But there are 2 types of people you'll encounter. First, there are those who radiate warmth but lack a powerful presence. You'll find these people everywhere, from hospital nurses to your average nice guy. They're warm, approachable, but lack power. On the other side, you have dangerous men who exude zero warmth. In fact, they project coldness instead. Both types of people lack charisma. To truly unlock charisma, one must blend warmth with a powerful presence. Number 4. Tone of voice. Your tone of voice is twice as important as the words you say. A voice tone that conveys authority and charisma is as low and natural as possible, without sounding forced. Many will tell you that your voice is purely genetic and you can't change it. While genetics do play a role, that doesn't mean you've reached your voice's full potential. Most guys today have the testosterone levels of a worm, and as we all know, more testosterone deepens the voice. Testosterone thickens the vocal cords, which produces a lower pitch. Boosting your testosterone levels can enhance your voice, but this video isn't about that. Testosterone isn't the only way to unlock your masculine voice. Many men with high-pitched voices have actually trained themselves to speak that way. Their energy is too high, and they breathe shallowly from their chest, like peasants. Before we talk about energy, let's focus on breathing. To deepen your voice, you need to breathe deeply from your diaphragm. Your belly should expand as you inhale, and you should feel your lungs filling up. Try placing a hand on your belly and taking a deep breath. This is called belly breathing, and it brings more oxygen into your lungs while calming you. Next is the energy issue. Most men don't know how to control their energy. It stays too high, resulting in a weak, high-pitched voice. Don't get me wrong, having a lot of energy is different from having high energy. By high energy, I mean that your energy doesn't drop below your chest, which makes you quick to get overexcited or blurt out words in a pathetic tone. Again, this ties into your breath work. By breathing deeper, you'll lower your energy into a more grounded place in your body. This allows you to speak from a deeper, more resonant place. And before you go, don't forget to like and subscribe to level up your life. Until next time.